from the pains of missing out on the first CS2 major in Copenhagen to now leading his team here in Shanghai and going 3-1 at the RMRs. We've got Liquid's Twistzz with me, and quite a journey, quite a different way to do it. How much does it feel different that you're the IGL and the one taking the team in that sense?
Being the captain this time around, there's just way more responsibilities for everything.
Yeah.
How much every organization relies on qualifying for the major, to have finances for the future, for really anything, you know, that stuff goes towards player needs and stuff and wants. And obviously we didn't do it last year. So any major that can't qualify, or any team that can't qualify, is just going to not have an easy path for the rest of the year, essentially. And yeah, obviously being the captain, sacrificing sleep, preparing as much as possible, and just being as well, like, individually sharp, or at least trying my best to. So yeah, no, it's definitely different, but it felt really rewarding to qualify.
Rewarding even more, maybe a bit more special because it was your birthday, the day you qualified on, if I'm right?
Yeah, I think so. I was trying my best not to really think about my birthday. I mean, I usually don't, but I got me a cake, and then I received a cake the day before that from a fan. And then I received another cake from the hotel, or Perfect World, or someone. Okay. I don't know. It was in my hotel room waiting for me. So yeah, I don't know. It was great. Felt loved the entire day.
That's a lot of love. That's a lot of cakes. I'd be a very happy man if I was you, especially with that cake. That's pretty awesome. Now, I want to ask you about the pressure though this time around, because you've been to many majors. Did it feel different qualifying because you were the leader?
Yeah. I mean, so far everything we've done has felt different for me since being the leader. I would say even the first week that we played our blast groups when the team debuted felt extremely rewarding. Like, beating a team that was ranked #1 as the captain is like instant feeling of like reward. So yeah, I know how it feels for Finn and other captains.
Do you understand, as the leader, as the captain, with the support staff and the coach staff you have at Liquid, what needs to be done to get the best out of each of your players? There's a lot you have to manage. You said about the time you put in, but do you understand every single piece, what needs to be done and how different you need to act with them yet? Because that's obviously a very different role for you at the same time.
Yeah, I feel like it's been something that I've put more attention to, especially when like things are seen as not going so well as other events. You start paying attention to player comforts and how a player looks in this situation, or are they comfortable in their roles. And that's why when people see us, like, there's always someone's in a new position or whatever, because it's finding player comfort. And I feel like players within this team are actually learning more about themselves as a player, and actually seeing like, okay, like, this is actually my strong quality. Like, I was doing something else that wasn't really like true to me. Whereas I feel like Justin is much more, I feel like he's learned to enjoy like the aggressiveness and see the other side of the game, where it is rewarding to be the aggressor and take the duel like straight up, or create space for other teammates. And even like NAF to some extent has been more aggressive than in the past. And it's more about like getting players to play with confidence again, and kind of like make their moves and realize that this stuff is always played into the bigger picture of Team CS. And yeah, for Ultimate, it's kind of just, he's finding his own way, his own path, you know. And he's always asking for a lot of like help and kind of like feedback about, you know, should he have peaked, should he have not have peaked, should he have been 5% more aggressive, is he 5% too passive? So I think it's good when players are reflective and wanting to learn. It makes everything much easier, and I would say work ethic is definitely not an issue when it comes to this team.
Lastly, any words to the fans, to the Liquid supporters out there?
Yeah, thank you guys for supporting. I said it before, but just happy to be qualified for the major, happy for the organization, happy for the fans that get to follow their favorite team throughout the biggest event of the year. Hoping to put up a good result. We're working for it, for sure. Definitely want to play in the playoffs, definitely want a big arena, so that's what we're aiming for.
A big arena is what he's aiming for. I'm going to put him on fire.
Oh shit!
But he's always prepared, he's always ready.